sun spills gold through the tall green stalks, dusty feet on the narrow walks. Leaves whisper secrets overhead, stories of the farm where I was bred. I've walked this path since I was small, heard the wind tell me to stand tall. Every road bends with the day, every shadow shows the way. The path between the cornrows leads me back to who I am. Every step, every row feels like home in steady hands. If I close my eyes and roam, I can feel the fields call me home. Crickets hum as the sun slides low, crows take flight, the evening glows. Footsteps fade, but memories stay, marking life in a gentle way. Grandpa said, son, walk slow and see life's lessons grow where the corn grows free. The path between the cornrows guides my heart through every bend, every leaf, every shadow holds a message time can send. I don't need to wander far, I find my peace where the cornrows are. Evening falls, the path is still, cornrows sway on the quiet hill. Dust hangs low on the county line, day works hard then calls it time. Corn stands still like it's saying grace to the sun slipping out of play. The sky painted in harvest gold, every promise soft and old. Fields breathe deep, the air feels right, like the world learned peace tonight.
Fence wires hum when the wind runs by, barn roof warms under fading light. Every mile I ever roam finds its way back close to home. Hold this moment, let it stay. If I ever lose my way, I'll remember this kind of day, when the land didn't ask for much, just my time, my dust, my trust. Yeah, the sky painted in harvest gold tells me what I need to know. Some things grow if you let them be, some things set you free. Crickets tune up by the creek, evening speaks but doesn't preach. Boots on tailgate, cold air slow, watching daylight let go.
Sunlight spills across the green, meadow sways in a peaceful scene. Butterflies drift on gentle wind. Nature hums, the world begins. I've wandered here when hearts felt lost. Watched the flowers, counted the cost. Every blade, every bloom carries hope to pierce the gloom. The meadow's gentle hand, the meadow's gentle hymn whispers soft through every limb. Every rustle, every breeze sings the calm among the trees. If I pause and breathe it in, I can hear the world begin. Streamlets hum and shadows play. Clouds drift slow at end of day. Birds call out their evening tune. Meadow glows beneath the moon. Grandpa said, son, take it slow. Let the meadow teach what you should know. Every sway, every song shows the right path all along. The meadow's gentle hymn. The meadow's gentle hymn fills my soul from limb to limb. Every rustle, every glow shows the calm that we can know. I don't need to roam too far. Peace is here just where we are. Evening falls, the meadow's still. Gentle hymns across the hill.
Finds its light in small places.
The garden lit by fireflies, like stars that learn to stay low. Every wish I never said started softly learning how to glow. Tomato vines and summer dirt, hands still warm from all that work. Screen door hums a tired tune, crickets counting out the moon. Even shadows seem to smile, like they know they'll last a while. Hold still, let it shine. Mama laughed beneath the tree, jar in hand, chasing dreams. Daddy leaned against the fence, said moments like this make sense. Time slowed down just long enough to teach a heart about small stuff. I've looked for light in bigger ways, neon nights and brighter days, but peace showed up without a sound, right here on this quiet ground. That garden lit by fireflies, doesn't need a reason why. It just shines where love has been, under open summer skies. Little lights still lead you home. So when the dark feels thick and wide, and the road won't show a sign, I'll remember how it felt when the night was kind.
Softly falls a winter white on the cabin in fading light. Chimney smoke curls to the sky. Quiet moments drift on by. I've watched this roof through years gone past. Snowflakes settle slow and fast. Every flake, each icy seam holds the warmth of childhood dreams. The first snow on the cabin roof whispers calm, the world so smooth. Every sparkle, every glow shows the peace I've come to know. If I pause and take it in, I can feel the season begin. Footprints mark the fresh white ground. Winds are soft, no harsher sound. Trees stand tall, their branches bare. Winter hums its gentle prayer. Grandpa said, son, take it slow. Watch the snow and let it show. Every drift and every fall teaches patience after all. The first snow on the cabin roof guides my heart, restores my truth. Every sparkle, every line carries calm from winter's time. I don't need to roam too far. Peace is here just where we are. Evening comes, the snow rests still. Cabin warm beyond the hill. Morning dew on the tomato vines. Sun peeks through the morning pines. Birds take flight with a gentle call. Every petal listens, one and all. I've walked these roads before the day, heard the flowers softly say stories of the nights they've grown and all the seeds I've ever sown. The garden that sang at dawn wakes my heart,
keeps me strong. Every leaf, every bloom fills the morning with perfume. If I pause and take it in, I can hear the day begin. Bees hum low above the rose, sunlight spills on garden rows. Wind moves soft through green embrace. Nature's song fills this quiet place. Grandma said, son, every dawn brings a melody to carry on. The garden that sang at dawn teaches me to carry on. Every vine and every tree holds the life that sets me free. I don't need to go too far. Morning sings just where we are. Daylight grows, the garden hums. All is well as morning comes. Rooster calls, the dark lets go. Coffee steams, the fields still know. Dirt on boots from yesterday, same old road, a brand new day. Hands remember every mile, sun ain't rushed, it takes a while. Sunrise over the cotton rows, turns the white to golden grays. Every shadow starts to soften, every worry finds its place. I breathe deep and face the day with a light that stays. Wind moves slow through open land, morning cool on calloused hands. Lines run straight as far as seen, life grows quiet in between. If hope's a thing you earn, it's waiting where you were. Sunrise over the cotton road, feels like mercy coming down. All the weight I carried last night lays itself on solid ground. I don't need the world to know, just this light and these roads. Day begins the way it goes. Sunrise over the cotton rows. That creek kept humming, soft and free. Pebbles roll beneath my feet. Water keeps an honest beat. Willow roots and muddy seams holding up my younger dreams. Sunlight breaks on ripple lines. Time drifts back, then realize every word I couldn't say
flows right past and floats away. It's the creek that sang to me, low and slow like memory. Every bend a simple truth, carried from my wild youth. When the world talked loud and fast, that song was built to last. If a man could hear himself, he'd listen like this water does. Yeah, the creek that sang to me still knows my name somehow. I don't need a better answer than the one I hear right now. I lay my troubles where I stand, I let them run off in the sand. Evening cool, soft to breathe, creek keeps singing back to me. Starlight on the gravel road, shining where I go. Boots crunch soft and silver dust. Every mile is earned in trust. Headlights fade, the dark stays wide. Night walks easy by my side. Fence posts pass like old friends do, saying less than they used to. Moon rides high, the wind runs cold. Stories hum in gravel roads. Starlight on the gravel road paints my shadow long and slow. Every turn feels honest now. With nothing left I need to know, I don't race the break of dawn. I just walk till night is gone. If I ever lose my way, this road will still be here. Yeah, starlight on the gravel road knows my name somehow. Every star a quiet sign, saying I'm alright right now. When the world feels heavy, oh, I trust this road of stone and soul. Morning waits but not too close. Stars fade slow on gravel roads. Air gets heavy, birds go quiet, the sky holds its breath, don't deny it. Clouds roll in like cattle slow, fence posts lean where cold winds blow. Dust lays down, the hills turn gray,
slipping out of the way. Thunder over the valley talks like it's got a name, rattles barns and memory, calls the earth to change. Every heart that's ever stood learns respect where it could. I've seen storms take more than rain, washed out roads, washed out pain. Some things bend, some things stay, like old truths we don't outrun anyway. Granddad said, son, let it roll. Storms don't break a grounded soul. Thunder over the valley echoes through my bones, says you're never standing lonely when you know where you're from. If the dark wants its say, let it speak, then fade away. Rain writes lines in the dust, fields breathe deep like they must, creeks run wild then settle down. Same old land, newly found. Thunder over the valley leaves the soil stronger still. What it took, it gave back plenty, to the heart and to the hill. When the sky clears soft and blue, I see more than I once knew. Storm moves on, stars break through, valley hums like it always knew.
Grass leans low, the wind remembers the prairie's endless voice, sings without a sound. Every blade of bending grass knows what's been found. Miles of green and weathered gold, stories never fully told. Fence lines fade into the day, sky don't end, it just gives way. I stand small in all this space, feel the wind across my face. Some truths don't shout, they stay.
Wagons passed and seasons turned, names were lost and lessons learned. Still the grass keeps growing free, like it's never noticed me. Footprints vanish by the dawn, but the prairie carries on. Prairie's endless voice calls me where I stand. Every breath I ever took feels borrowed from this land. If forever had a tone, it'd be the prairie's endless voice. Clouds drift slow like quiet prayers, Hawks draw circles in the air. Even silence moves along, wrapped inside this wordless song. The land keeps speaking. The prairie's endless voice, I let it carry me. Even if I leave no mark, this place will always be. The prairie's endless voice, I won't ask it why. Some answers live in open ground, under open sky. Till my own voice fades away, I'll hear the prairie's endless voice. Grass leans low, the wind remembers. Water talks when the world goes still. If you listen close, it always will. Down where the river bends and stays, there's a song it never plays out loud. It hums through roots and driftwood days, like a truth that don't need crowds. Only hearts that slow their pace hear the riverbend's secret song. Boots in the mud, cool on my skin. Cattails bow when the wind rolls in. Sunlight breaks on a silver line, like time don't mind taking its time. Minnows flash then disappear, same old bend year after year. Every stone knows where it belongs, every silence knows its song. I learned more standing on that shore than all the noise I heard before. Down where the river bends and stays, there's a song it won't explain. It washes doubts like yesterday, it leaves just truth and grain. If you let go of what you own, you hear the river bend's secret song. Grandpa said, son, don't rush the stream. What flows right knows what it means. Moon dips low in the willow's frame. Water don't ever say its name, but it knows mine every wrong. Sings me back where I belong. Down where the river bends and stays, I lay my worries on the sand. Let them drift like borrowed days, slipping through my hands. I ain't lost, I just belong to the river band's secret song. When words run dry and roads feel long, I follow water, not right or wrong.
Moonlight
drapes the field so wide. Crickets sing as shadows hide. Pasture still, the night so deep. Stars above their vigil keep. I've wandered here when thoughts were low. Watch the sky with its gentle glow. Every sparkle, every gleam carries hope and soothes a dream. Starlight in the quiet pasture guides my soul with gentle gesture. Every twinkle, every spark lights the dark, ignites the heart. If I pause and take it in, I can feel the peace begin. Willows sway, the night bird calls. Mist rolls over quiet walls. Streams reflect the starry skies. Whispers float where silence lies. Grandpa said, son, watch the night. Stars will shine and hearts take flight. Every shimmer, every spark holds the calm within the dark. Starlight in the quiet pasture shows the way with gentle gesture. Every sparkle, every line brings the calm that feels divine. I don't need to roam too far. Peace is here just where we are. Night drifts on, the pasture sleeps. Starlight hums where silence keeps. Clouds roll low across the sky. Drops fall soft where cotton lies, pattering on leaves and earth, singing songs of gentle mirth. I've walked these roads when hearts felt bare. Listen close to the morning air. Every drop, every sway speaks in its own quiet way. Soft rain in the cotton rows brings the peace that nobody knows. Every ripple, every sound washes cares that weigh me down. If I pause and take it in, I can feel the world begin. Mud beneath and sky above, earth smells fresh, a scent of love. Wind moves gentle, clouds drift slow, nature hums soft and low. Grandpa said, son, heed the rain. Every drop soothes grief and pain. Cotton bends but never breaks. Lessons flow in what life makes. Soft rain in the cotton rows cleans my heart and softly shows. Every drop and every breeze carries calm among the trees. I don't need to go too far. Cotton sings just where we are. where the earth speaks.
Morning hides behind the gray, breath of hills begins to sway. Hoofbeats echo soft and far, shadows move where fences aren't. Steam rolls off the breaking day, like freedom learning how to stay. Manes like flags in silver air, eyes don't ask, they only stare. Every road I tried to claim feels smaller when they run my name. Wild horses in the mist, running where the wild still lives. No rings, no reasons given, just a breath I didn't miss. They don't turn to look at me, but they set my spirit free. If I could leave like that, I wouldn't pack a thing. Yeah, wild horses in the mist teach me what I never knew, that the heart don't need direction when it finally breaks on through. I stand still and make a wish as they fade back into mist. Hills go quiet, day begins, wild hearts gone with the wind. Leaves clap hands in the afternoon, shade leans long against the noon. Roots know names I can't recall, they've been here through it all. Wind slides through its silver skin, tells me where I've never been. Every scar I tried to hide rests easy on this side. It's the whisper in cottonwood by the bend in the stream, saying time don't hurry nothing, it just teaches how to be. I don't argue, I just stand, let it talk me where I am. If wisdom had a sound, it'd rustle just like this. Yeah, the whisper in cottonwood knows my coming and my go. Every year it sheds its story, still keeps growing slow. When the world asks more than good, I come back to that cottonwood. Evening cool, daylight subdued, leaves keep whispering truth. Gravel pops beneath my tires, morning smells like rain and wire. Wild roses by the roadside, blooming where the ditches lie. Never asked for softer ground, never wondered why. Fence posts lean and paint worn thin, county lines I've crossed before. Every mile a memory, every bend another door. Sun comes up behind my back. I keep rolling, don't look back. Wild roses by the roadside, red and white against the dust. Thorns and beauty side by side like every one of us. They don't need a garden gate, they just grow and they wait. Mama picked one long ago, stuck it in the dash to drive. Said some things don't need a home, they just need the open sky. I still smell that summer day every time I pass this way. If the world feels hard and cold, like there's nowhere left to stand, look for color in the cracks, growing wild by nature's hand. Wild roses by the roadside, still holding on. Wild roses by the roadside, still holding mine to stay. Even when the road runs rough, there's beauty on the way. Wild roses by the roadside, I tip my hat as I go by. They remind me who I am and how to live and why. When my wheels are worn and slow, I'll remember what they show. Gravel fades, roses stay.
Miss holds tight to the bed. Night ain't gone, but it's near the end. The river waits for morning, quiet as a held-back breath. It don't rush toward the sunrise, just keeps on moving left. Water dark as an old guitar reflects a few remaining stars. Cattails hum along the bank like they're thanking what the night once gave. No engine sound, no human trace, just time flowing in its place. River waits for morning, for the sky to turn its face, teaching hearts like mine to slow and let the light arrive in grace. Every worry learns to bend the way the water learns to mend. Daddy fished this bend at dawn, said son, the bide'll come along. Best things happen when you stay long enough to greet the day. I still hear that simple truth in the current pulling through. If I listen, I can feel what the river knows is real. You don't force what's meant to be. You wait, and then you see. The river waits for morning, so can I. The river waits for morning, till the hills turn gold and blue. I lay my troubles on its skin and watch them drift on through. When the sun breaks clean and warm, I rise. The river's gone. Mist lifts slow. Water keeps going.
Twilight drifts across the grain, shadows stretch across the plain. Crickets hum beneath the sky, waiting for the first star high. I've walked these fields in the evening's glow, watched the night steal the day below. Every breeze and every hill holds a whisper calm and still. The first star over the field shines on dreams the dark can't steal. Every shadow, every light guides me gently through the night. If I pause and lift my eyes, I can see the endless skies. Fireflies dance where grass bends low. Nighttime hums soft and slow. The moon peeks through a silver seam, carrying the day's last gleam. Grandpa said, son, when stars appear, they remind you what you hold dear. Even in the quiet night, there's a spark that holds the light. The first star over the field lights my heart, lets me heal. Every shadow, every glow shows the way that rivers flow. I don't need to go too far. Night speaks true just where we are. Star hangs still above the grain. Whispers softly through the plain.
Moonlight leans on silver flows. Crickets sing what stars don't know. Boots are still on muddy ground. I let the dark come all around. The river hums at midnight, low and slow, a restless tune carries every thought I held out beneath the crescent moon. It don't rush, it don't explain, it just eases all the pain. And the fence line fades into the trees. Night moves in on quiet knees. Every mile I ever ran comes back soft in that old span. If the water knows my name, it don't ever call it out. Yeah, the river hums at midnight, like it's known me all along. Every bend a gentle answer to the things I got wrong. When the world won't let me sleep, that's the song I always keep. Stars drift wide, thoughts take flight. River hums me through the night.